Tonight, the Rolex Sports Car Series rolls into South Florida for the second race of the season. Find out if Patrick Dempsey, fresh off a 6th-place finish in Daytona, has what it takes to make a run at the GT Championship. The Rolex Sports Car Series live from Homestead, Miami tonight, 5 Eastern, only on Speed.
Darren Law and David Donahue, team drivers, on the pole for that race.
Saw a look at downtown Atlanta. We're about 15 miles south of there, and things have gone south for KHI today. The 33 of Ron Hornaday already out of that race truck. The left rear tire cut and into the wall.
Well, half of KHI.
They've gone north and south.
Yeah, the other half's doing pretty well, isn't it, Ray?
Yeah, Harvick's saying he really likes the way his truck is rolling through. But, you know, guys, I wanted to add on Hornaday's situation just a little bit. I wrote a column this week on SpeedTV.com talking about how do you get out of the hole of Daytona if things go badly? Well, guess what? Ron Hornaday really in a hole right now. No person has ever gone on to win the championship in the Camping Road Truck Series if they post 3 finishes of 30th or worse. And Ron Hornaday flirting with 2 of those already in the first 2 races of the season.
Kevin Harvick is trying to stomp the field right here.
Phil, he's consistently beating people half a second a lap. That lap he was in some traffic, but let's go inside that truck and see if we can hear exactly how much gas he's using. Is he letting off at all, you think?
Well, he's not letting off much if he is.
You can see the lead back to Kyle Busch.
Kyle being shown over 5 seconds behind. Let's ride along with Kyle. Listen.
He's out of the gas on entry.
Now back in it hard.
A little bit of a burp off the turn. Probably a little tight, Kyle is, pushing off the turn, considering the way that sounded.
He's going to have to go to the high side. You hear him all the way out of the throttle, entering 3, and pedaling it a little bit through the center.
So the grip has definitely gone away. We can hear Kyle playing with the gas quite a lot on his lap. I mean, he's more wide open than he is off the gas, obviously, in the turns, but still having to mess with the gas.
Wow, does he come up on those other trucks quickly.
Now he's running the high line.
Kyle Busch 5.7 seconds behind Kevin Harvick, and there is your race leader crossing the stripe now.
Pedaled a little bit there, out of it, not clear out of the throttle, it didn't sound like.
But on exit, Kevin's truck just looks like it stays down lower. It's freer, I think, stays down lower, and he didn't have to do the breathing it off the turn. Listen.
Sounds like Kevin comes maybe about half out of the throttle, then back down hard, stays wide open all the way on the exit of the corner as well.
He's taking the shortest way around here, right down on the bottom. He's like that from the beginning. When the race first started and they were on newer tires, his line wasn't the fastest. Those guys on the outside could keep him pinned down. But once he got in clear track, he was able to use that low groove to get away from these guys.
Austin Dillon running 17th right now, able to get by the 60 of Stacy Compton. So that should move him up to potentially the 15th position, 16th position now as he goes by Compton.
If he looks in his mirror, oh, Kevin Harvick ain't too far behind him. You want to make sure you avoid going a lap down this early in the race.
Kevin is still able to run below 32 flat. Nobody else on the racetrack is even remotely able to get close to that. His last lap was a 31.96. His best lap of the race was a 31.24. Only 7/10 of a second drop off. That's exactly what Goodyear was looking for when they built this tire and brought it here.
Be ready, right front. Be ready.
Uh-oh.
Heard him talking about right front.
Haven't heard any concerns about it.
Coming in.
Oh, problems with that number 60 of Stacy Compton.
Right side,
coming in.
the fuel, right side the fuel.
So they're getting set up for Stacy Compton to come on to pit road. Oh, it looks like it just blew out.
That could bring out a caution.
Oh, there's some debris on the racetrack. I think it definitely will bring out a caution.
Tread from the 60 on the backstretch now.
Blue, it's blue.
Yeah, no caution yet.
These teams, here comes the caution.
Caution just came out.
These teams will be really concerned about that for a short period of time so they can get to pit road and see what their right front tire looks like, right?
Absolutely.
Second caution of the day has come out. This time it's Stacy Compton with a blown right front tire. You see some of the debris on the racetrack. Again, that was coming out of turn 2 at Blue. He knew it was going to be a problem. He moved down the racetrack coming off of turn 2, getting ready to come onto pit road, but still moving along at a fast enough pace that tire shredded.
Yeah, and you can see all the damage it did to the right front corner of that truck. He's got his hood bent, his nose torn apart. But because Stacy had such a good feel for that truck and realized he had a problem, he kept him from going into the wall, but he certainly hurt his truck.
He lost a lap in the process. Kevin Harvick was able to pass him as he slowed down to make his way towards pit road.
Not careful, he's going to lose another one. Trucks are over in turns 3 and 4 coming to the pits. I guess we'll see them all down pit road, Phil.
See the new gassing procedure. Only one man over there with that gas can, with a self-fitting gas can. Stacy's able to drive back off of pit road. He will only be the 1 lap down.
Pit crews awaiting their trucks to come onto pit road. A couple guys that have already exited this race, Ryan Hackett, Tim Bainey Jr. and Butch Miller, also on or behind the wall in the garage. Let's go to pit road and Adam Alexander.
And the word for Matt Crafton is we needed this caution. I was starting to pick up a vibration, still just a bit free in the turns. It was better on that run. They will continue to work on adjusting this truck. 4 tires and fuel. This stop happening at lap 54, Ray.
They're going to go down on air pressure on the right sides for Kyle Busch. He's saying, I'm looking for much more side bite. Look for a chassis adjustment on the left side. At the top of your screen, Kevin Harvick, he said, let's get 4 tires, absolutely no adjustments. Ernie Cope was toying with a little air pressure change on the right front. Kevin said, no, it's perfect right like it is. Not only was he lightning fast on the racetrack, same thing in the pits.
So the field races off of pit road. They'll get lined back up for our double file restart. Only 2 cautions through 55 laps of racing at Atlanta Motor Speedway. The big one happening for Ron Hornaday early, and then most recently Stacy Compton out of this one.